we can still wait, but maybe we can go live and let everybody know that we'll wait a couple of minutes to let the rest of the folks filter in.
Yep, I think it's a good idea. I'm seeing people come in a little bit more now.
If you can hear me, we're going to give it a couple of more minutes. It looks like we've got about 14 attendees that are currently in the webinar. I think we're expecting some more, and we'll just give this another minute or two to allow those folks that are maybe running just a little bit behind to join us. I think we're still having some people that are filtered in, but we'll go ahead and get started so that we can start and finish somewhat on time for everyone that's joining us today. My name is Todd France. So good morning, everyone. I am the owner of Tandem Solution. Just wanted to thank you for attending today's webinar and taking the time out of your day to do so. This webinar came about because of conversations that we've had with different folks in leadership positions at the Commonwealth of Kentucky. As the contract holder, we're always trying to reach out to the Commonwealth to help better understand where there are training needs that might arise that we can address and help. And through those conversations, one of the items that was presented to us as a potential need was from a requirements gathering or a elicitation perspective. So today's webinar will be focused on that. Our intention is to not only talk about the importance of proper requirements gathering, but how that's going to affect your projects and to make them more successful. Unsuccessful projects typically are due to poor requirements gathering at the front end, whereas successful projects always start with a good, clear understanding. So again, we're going to outline that for you today. Today is not meant to be a thorough training to where when you're finished with this, you're going to go back and be able to perform all the requirements gathering functions, but it will indeed hopefully shed light on the importance of that and then enlighten you to some of the classes that we can offer through our state contract so that you can then attend classes with us and we can lend further assistance. I'd mentioned the state contract. We have a couple of master agreements, but this master agreement, the one that we're focused on today, is really focused on project and program management, Agile and Scrum certifications, business analyst training, requirements gathering, estimating, use case, user acceptance, risk management, help desk, Institute, Six Sigma, and IDLE. We've had that contract for the past 6 years, so that's been available to you, and special pricing is, of course, associated with that through our master agreement. We just signed a new contract with the Commonwealth that has the potential of another 6 years. So you have time, but please don't wait. If there's training that you need, we'd like to help you today if we can and as soon as possible. The training that we provided, and trust me, I won't spend much time on this, guys. We'll turn this over so you can start learning. But I think it's important for you to know that when you choose to train with Tandem Solution under our master agreement, you have multiple modalities, and that is a traditional instructor-led classroom to where you can come to our training center, or you can attend in Frankfurt. We have classes all the time that are hosted by different cabinets, department, and agencies. So we might have a class at the Transportation Cabinet of the COT. We make you aware of that so that you can attend those classes, which is much more convenient maybe than coming to our Louisville Training Center. You can also get the training from us at your location. So if you have a group of people, we can provide for you private training at your location. All of our classes also have a virtual component. So at any time, if you want to attend one of our publicly scheduled classes or even private classes, we can do that virtually to where you can really join in from any location that you have an internet access, internet capabilities. You can choose to come to our facility as well. We'll host you there and give you everything you need to attend that virtual training. The only difference is the instructor would be in a remote location. Something new we've begun doing is also providing blended learning. That is a live instructor-led class, but we've broken those up into very consumable chunks, 2 hours a day over the course of multiple days. When you join into that, we'll also be recording that. Studio quality recording would then be available to all the participants and attendees 24/7, so you can go back, and if you miss pieces or if you want to take it again or go through that again, you can access that. And while you're accessing that, we provide personal mentorship to help you as well. So we're really excited about that modality, and we hope that that's something that the Commonwealth can take advantage of. We're also providing on-demand training, which is self-paced training that's available 24/7. It's just video-based training with some reading, online labs, and knowledge checks. It's a good way to get the training when you don't necessarily have time to take out during the day. You can do that kind of just in time. Similarly, we're providing, as always, and part of our state contract, e-learning. That's also self-paced training with unlimited access 24/7 with detailed reporting, knowledge checks to where if you are in a leadership position, we can provide reporting to you to see who is attending classes and how many classes they're taking, which is important for you to know that your staff is continuing their education with us. All of our classes are presented in a secure portal for the Commonwealth. In that portal, we'll have all the classes that are available to you. You can click on the classes and get entire course outlines. You can see how many days the training spans, look at scheduled dates that we have, and register right online, and you'll get your state pricing. Certainly, you can contact me at any time as well, and I'll help make recommendations of classes that might be best for the need that you're communicating to me, and we can work together to get the dates that work best for you. It's important for you to know that this, again, is the first webinar we're doing. We are targeting a second webinar and hopefully a series of webinars that will continue. The second webinar is slated to be focused on estimating for the project manager. The dates are still tentative. I'm working with Glenn to firm those up. We've looked at somewhere around July 18th. That's an approximate. Again, once I get with Glenn and we get those firmed up, we'll share those dates with everyone. But it will be delivered in a similar, same format that we're doing today. It'll be an hour long. It's free. It'll be a webinar. There'll be a different presenter for the next one. But again, I'll let you know each time we have those scheduled so that you can participate. Today's presenter, though, is Lou Berger. He is a project management professional. He holds a master's degree in business administration. He's got many years of project management experience, but also many years of training experience, which is important to blend that manager's perspective with real-world and real-life examples, as well as the talent for teaching. So I think he'll be able to shed light today that should be very helpful for us. And without further ado, I'll turn things over to Lou, but during the webinar, if you have questions, you'll have the ability to ask those, but certainly afterwards, my contact information is here. You can reach me at my email, my phone number, or you can fill out a web request online to ask any questions that you may have. So, again, without further ado, I'll turn this over to Lou.
Lou, we're seeing your screen now, so you just want to take yourself off mute, perhaps.
Sorry, now I'm off mute. Good. Sorry, I thought I had already done that. What we're going to be talking about today is managing stakeholders' expectations. Todd mentioned that one of the main factors contributing to project failure is not doing a good job up front on the requirements. And certainly, setting those expectations and managing them throughout the life of the project is key to what we need to do. So that's what we're going to be talking about. There are some tips here that we'll let you take away. What we'll be talking about in an upcoming webinar, this is the one, I believe this is the one that Todd was referring to, a triple constraint of project management, why it's important, and my friend Ernie Baker is going to be the presenter for that one. I'm sure you'll like it. It'll be very informative. Some of the things that some of the organizations that we do that we represent and whose training we offer are presented here. Uh, Following on what Todd had mentioned about how we do classes, we do the traditional instructor-led training live in person with you. We do e-learning, like in a similar fashion to what we're doing today. Mentoring is provided, customized instruction, and consulting as well. Basically, we're here to meet your needs. Uh, our instructors, I think, in general, as is my situation, uh, we're very often we all have experience out there in the real world as well as instructing, so we bring that along with us uh, to our classes. We will be here for about another 50 minutes or so. I'll try to keep an eye on the clock so we don't run over. Please, if you've got questions, put them in the enter them in the question section. I believe is where you need to enter them, and Deb Kenny will be watching out for those for me so I can focus on you. But please feel free to ask. I don't want to leave anybody behind. All right. If there are questions that are left over afterwards, I'd be happy to answer them. So, even as we're getting towards the end, don't hesitate to ask. A little bit about me. I've done over 25 years of project management and business analysis, work and consulting in a number of different industries: banking, manufacturing, profit and nonprofit. Worked in a number of countries, speak a couple of languages. Have an MBA from Washington University in St. Louis, and I've been a project management professional for the last 12 years or so. We've done training for all kinds of industries. We've done training for the state of Kentucky, as a matter of fact. I've been out to Frankfurt and had some of your people involved in different classes that